Judge Gertzy.
Please be seated. Thank you. Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon, Officer Chief. This is a bond arraignment hearing today. It's not a trial date. I'm going to give you some quick instructions. I'm going to ask you please to listen. I want everybody to stay calm in the court to see what your circumstances are and to read you the charges. You have the right to a trial by jury. You have the right to a lawyer. You have the right to a court-appointed lawyer if you want me to appoint one. You have the responsibility to be in court on your court date and let this thing proceed. I'm going to give you some forms. I'm going to ask you please to read them, and if you need some help understanding them, I'll be glad to do it. Is your mom here?
No, sir. Oh, Grandma's here.
I'm sorry?
Grandma's here.
I'm going to let you do if you'd like. If you'd like to stand with him, I'll be glad to allow you to do that. If you choose not to, that's fine too. Do you want somebody to stand with you, sir?
Nah, I don't want to, no.
Okay. You said it was either you could or you couldn't. You're Mr. Kemp?
Yes, sir.
Kemp, is that correct, sir? Mr. Kemp, good afternoon. You've
Good
got
afternoon.
several charges here. I'm going to read them to you. And you're welcome to sit down, ma'am, if you want to. You've been charged with murder. You've been charged with possession of a weapon during a violent crime, and also assault and battery, second degree.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'm going to give you some instructions. I told you you had a right to a trial by jury. You have the right to a lawyer. You have the right to a court-appointed lawyer. Is the victim's advocate here, or
Yes, sir.
You want to add in, or is the sergeant going to deal with it? Okay. Sergeant Anderson, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Do
sir.
you have any statement you wish to make?
The only thing that I will say in connection with this investigation is that, by all accounts, this is another senseless act of violence that has claimed the life of an individual.
Thank you. Mr. Kemp, do you want me to appoint a lawyer for you, or do you have a lawyer?
You get me.
I'm going to appoint one for you.
They
I'm going
want
to
to.
appoint one for you, and if you choose not to take that lawyer, then of course you have a right to get your own lawyer. Oh, have you got two of them? I didn't. I don't, whatever it is for you. You are
Angeline Martin.
Ms. Martin, thank you for being here. Mr. Kemp, I want to tell you that it's good that you have some backup here. We see so many people that don't have backup, so I thank Ms. Martin, did you say?
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
Not at the time.
Okay. Mr. Martin, you have you got one right here? Is it in? Or did I already sign it? You have one? Did I already sign it? This one. Mr. Kemp,
Yes, sir.
on these three charges, I'm going to read the charges. On charge number 2020-AO4207, 0085, 0086, and 0087. You you've been charged, sir, with murder, possession of a weapon during a violent crime, and assault, battery, first and second. You have a right to a preliminary hearing. Preliminary hearing is where you ask the judge to review the evidence to see if the case goes forward. You only have 10 days to sign this. I'm going to suggest to you that you sign it today, or you can wait and talk to your lawyer and then decide later on if you want to have it. But you cannot request it after 10 days. So to protect your rights, I'm going to ask you please to consider signing it today. Thank you. Do you still live 803 East Orr Street? Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
You have one charge. Is she here? Does she wish to speak?
No, sir. Not at this time.
That's representing the victim's advocate, able to make bond at a later date. You have no contact with this person until this matter is cleared up. That's part of your bond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Is there anything else the victim's advocate or the investigating sergeant?
No, sir, not.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
Yes,
All right, Mr. Kemp, got several things to sign. This first one right here, this is your request for preliminary hearing. Okay, you only have 10 days. You want to go ahead and sign that now. It'll protect your rights.
I can't read these cuts in.
All right, that's your bond sheet. Your roll call date at the Anderson County Courthouse is going to be February 21st at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
I had to go on the 21st because I got a speeding ticket.
You got to worry about that. This initials right here.
Right. Alright.
Sign here for the bond.
Yes, sir. Oh, I can't remember these things.
Several things to initial here. This first one that says you were informed of your rights. That's what the judge told you when you first walked in. Okay, just initials there on it. This one here is where you requested your preliminary hearing. You've already signed that. Initials there. This next one, number 4, just says you have the right to a jury trial if you decide you want one. Okay, I'm just telling you that. That means you will. And number 5, this is going to be a general sessions case, which is up at the end. Roll call date again is February 21st at 9 o'clock. The signature here. I should be in touch with you within 3 days. This last one. And this request for the public defender, the decision. See you anyway, just sign it for me. All right, sir. You can give you copies, sir.
Sit back.
Is anybody here for the other case, Fowler?